Athenic here with a Homeworld Deserts of Kharak replay on Firebase Kriil. Starting on the north side of the field map, we do have CheetahsNeverWin in the yellow and gray Knef carrier, followed by Avetorian in the black on black Galcian carrier. On the opposite side, the two opponents, Masque of the Red Death in the red and black coalition character carrier, and then yours truly in the black and purple Galcian carrier. We are once again on Firebase Kriil. Let's orient the camera so we are facing this perspective of the two players who we're watching from. Let's show the production over here on the left. So we do have Firebase Kriil once again has these outcroppings here that you can put rail guns on and get some nice line of vision over here. We do have that CheetahsNeverWin going over with their production cruiser and their base runner, probably looking to do some, blast drone play. No blast drones under construction just yet. Looks like blast drone is coming out, and then I'm going to see that with my production cruiser and sand skimmers, and I'm going to fall back a little bit to the safety of my carrier. Avetorian not moving out whatsoever. Masque of the Red Death coming out with a bunch of light attack vehicles, and we are going to have a little bit of some action over here, it looks like.
Understood. Resource target verified.
Little bit of... yeah, there we go. There's the blast drone, the most annoying unit in the game. This will blow up a good 3 or 4 sand skimmers. As you can see, I didn't notice that blast drone, and there we go. All 4 sand skimmers of mine are destroyed. But Masque of the Red Death is going to come in with all of her light attack vehicles, and she does have an overwhelming number of light attack vehicles. Should be able to defeat all of CheetahsNeverWin's skimmers over here. I'm going to bring in a few more sand skimmers, and then this base runner should fall.
Sand skimmer destroyed. Coordinates verified.
We have another... We do not have another blast. Oh, we do have another blast drone coming out, and look at all that damage. 2 clumped up from Masque of the Red Death, and then all of those LAVs utterly destroyed by the most annoying unit in the game. Masque of the Red Death did pick up an artifact of her own with her base runner, put down a turret here to defend the middle, going to pick up the second artifact, but we do have a heavy railgun out for Avetorian already. The Avetorian did go rails first. Hasn't done any assault ship fabrication, but there's only one problem with this, is rails against sand skimmers and light attack vehicles. The rails are going to lose, even if one is an assault railgun, so these heavy rails are going to be taken down by the sand skimmers. CheetahsNeverWin does have his fleet of sand skimmers over here, but those are going to stay. We do have the sand skimmers coming out and just destroying all these railguns of Avetorian, although this assault railgun's doing some decent damage from the back. Probably needed to target that one first. And then a little bit of an overextension of the light attack vehicles right into the carrier. Another blast drone over here for CheetahsNeverWin. And then the sand skimmers coming out to deal damage against this fleet of light attack vehicles from the Masque of the Red Death.
Destination verified.
Let's see, I have gone into AAVs and not rails. Masque of the Red Death has Not yet gone into railgun fabrication, but does have the armored assaults. And speaking of armored assault ships, I am moving over here on the right for a flanking maneuver with a production cruiser with 3 assault ships backed by some sand skimmers to take out these rails. We'll see how well this attack does. CheetahsNeverWin does have a bunch of sand skimmers over here and a blast drone. So these assault railguns are going to go down, but I am going to lose a bunch of assault ships. I'm not sure that this trade is worth it, and because of it, I am going to retreat, especially with CheetahsNeverWin sand skimmers coming from the other side. Meanwhile, Masque of the Red Death poking in with some light attack vehicles, shooting this blast drone. Don't want to get too close to the blast drone, because it will kill the entire fleet. I'm going to bring my production cruisers over here, along with the assault ships behind this platform. Keep out of the way of the heavy railguns. This is what CheetahsNeverWin also moving into heavy railguns, so we're going to need, Masque of Red Death and I are going to have to do something about that. I'm going for rail fabrication, have a second production cruiser out. Masque is not going for rails at all just yet. More attacks into the assault rails with the sand skimmers. Not enough sand skimmers, so that's not going to work. The assault rails do have enough rapid firing to take out a fleet of sand skimmers, but going to try again with the assault ships.
Friendly unit engaging hostiles.
Soaking up some of the damage, but this isn't really going to work. There just aren't enough sand skimmers to deal with this number of assault railguns. We need mass light attack vehicles to move in, but they are just positioning right here. We do have control of all of the artifacts, though. Yes, and here we go. Masque coming in with her light attack vehicle fleet, and this might be enough to deal with these assault rail guns by themselves, but there are sand skimmers as well, so that's not a good engagement. Need some air there. Probably will take care of it. Masque is going to grab, I'm going to grab one artifact, Masque is going to grab the other artifact, and I'm going to try and go behind. Think about going behind, looking to see if there's any mining over here, and there isn't.
Missile ship available for production.
And then Avetorian, thinking about pulling out, but decides instead to come back. I do have my own railguns, and my rails do have a bit of range on these assault rails. Avetorian does have a few heavy rails of their own. We do some nice rail trading over here, and I decide to fall back. Meanwhile, CheetahsNeverWin moving up to 3 bases. Does CheetahsNeverWin? Looks like they might have the upgrade for that. We do have these sand skimmers running straight into my fleet, and they're going to lose that battle, as I do have plenty of assault ships here able to hold them off. So the base runners are making it over to the extraction zone just fine, and then Masque with a nice backstab over here, using her light attack vehicles to destroy a bunch of salvagers. Unfortunately, this heavy railgun over here able to get enough shots off, along with some backup over here to clean up a lot of that force. Smoke comes, but it's a little bit late, but it is going to keep these armored assault vehicles safe to attack the light attack vehicles over here. Moving up into the turrets over here, a lot of action going on. I'm moving up onto the top of this platform to give some advantage in height.
Enemy railgun within sensor range.
You have these rails pushing out and pushing back mass armored assaults. And meanwhile, over here, decided to fall back, so we do have 3 out of the 5 artifacts needed to win, and the 4th is on the way. So if Masque and I can get this one last artifact, along with this one that her base runner is moving in right now, we will win this game. So
Railgun in danger.
Avetorian and CheetahsNeverWin do need to move out.
Pace of movement.
Now Masque running out of army here. She does have some railguns up here guarding this long distance mining operation, and then I have my fleet moving back over here playing Ring Around the Rosie with these assault railguns.
In order to prevail, we must secure another artifact. Hostile forces have extracted an artifact.
Hostile turret detected.
So, this artifact here is going to win the game for Masque and myself. Avetorian really needs to move these heavy rails over to intercept this base runner, and then my forces are a little bit out of place as well.
Point verified, mobilizing.
Not to mention CheetahsNeverWin's forces are on the wrong side of the map.
Construction of heavy railgun complete.
Realizing a little bit too late the danger that they're in, and we are going to have Avetorian's forces come out
Hostile railgun detected.
and try to intercept this base runner. But not enough from Avetorian. The Galcian fleet over here is going to repel this attack. CheetahsNeverWin's forces are coming over to this side of the map, but they're going to be a little bit too late. I will have enough forces of my own to hold off both the combined forces while the space runner just needs to get over here.
To guard railgun. Ordnance verified. Friendly unit engaging hostiles.
And a little bit of an anticlimactic finish, but that's artifact mode for you. You have a bunch of rails coming back,
Taking new position.
streaking across the desert, destroying each other, as this base runner will make it over to the extraction point and finish off the game.
Hostile forces have extracted an artifact.
And that is the match. If you enjoyed this replay cast, hit that like button, subscribe, or leave a message in the comments. Fiddlefanic, signing out.